Hello student, Hemant sir is here. So today we are going to understand the new part of the chapter called coordination. So what is coordination basically? Coordination actually में होता क्या है? Inside our body. So हम इसको समझेंगे एक एग्जांपल के थ्रू. Okay? So the relationship between the excretory system, that is kidney. अब किडनी का काम क्या है? It removes the nitrogenous waste from the blood. Okay, and that filtered blood is sent to the heart, and from heart is nothing but the main system of the circulatory system. So heart is nothing but the pumping machine which pumps the blood from heart to the lungs for oxygenation of blood. So lungs में क्या होगा? ऑक्सीजन एब्जॉर्ब होगी एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज होगा. So all these three organs, जैसे हमने नाम लिया excretory system, that is kidney, heart and lungs, they work on interdependent on each other. If kidney is not going to supply the blood to the heart, then heart is not going to work. Or if heart will not supply blood to the lungs, then lungs is not going to work. That means there is a perfect coordination between the kidney, then the heart and lungs. Okay, so this is nothing but the coordination. This is nothing but the coordination. So the proper execution of the activity by the organ is called as control system. And these activities are interdependent on each other and they execute in a proper sequences. This is called as coordination. So control and coordination, this takes place inside our, or we can say in between the different organ and organ system of the body. Okay, so the perfect execution of the activity, that is control and coordination, collectively called homeostasis. It is the perfect working condition of internal organ of the body coordinately and efficiently is called as homeostasis. हम इसको बोलते हैं homeostasis. Okay, so this is the way how different organs they perform their proper function on depending on the other function of the organ is called as coordination. Okay, so for the proper growth of the human body or any body of the animals and plants, the perfect coordination and execution is necessary. Okay, so let's start the coordination in plants. Okay, so first we have to understand the coordination in plants. Coordination in plants. So plants के पास so well developed organ system नहीं है, but still they perform the coordination. Okay, so let's take example of the flower. Okay, so flower का हम मेल एंड फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन की बात कर रहे हैं. ओके, so this is the female reproductive part of the flower. This is called as stigma. This is called stigma. This is style and this is ovary. This is ovary. Okay, at the time of pollination, जब pollination का time आता है, that time see the surface of the stigma is very sticky and nutritious. Very sticky and nutritious. When pollen grains drops over here, जब pollen grain stigma के ऊपर क्या होंगे? Drop होंगे. These are the pollen grains. Pollen grain. Pollen grain is the male reproductive part of the flower, and stigma, style and ovary, they forms female reproductive, you can say part or organ of the flower or plant we can say also. Okay, so here the egg cell is present. Okay, this is the inside structure of the ovary. Okay, likewise. Now see, when the pollination takes place from here, the tube is germinate towards the pollen grains. Okay, क्या होगा जब pollen grains which falls on the stigma, this pollen grain starts germination. They starts germination, and from this pollen tube, this is the pollen tube. Pollen tube. From here, the male germ cell, these two male germ cell are they moves from toward the stigma style and they releases near the ovary. Here ovary में क्या होगा? Ovary have egg cell. Ovary have egg cell, and the male germ cell which is coming from the pollen grains through the pollen tube towards the ovary. Okay, then egg cell and male germ cell they fuse to form zygote. And then zygote is developed into the seed. Okay, so this is the way how the coordination takes place between the different parts of the flower. So यहाँ पर एक्चुअली पोलन ग्रेन्स थे, तो यहाँ से पोलन ट्यूब फॉर्म हुई और एक इधर मूव रही है टुवर्ड द ओवरी. व्हाई? to make the reach these pollen grains. Pollen grains are nothing but male germ cell towards the ovary. तो यहाँ से pollen grains मूव होंगे पोलन ट्यूब के थ्रू और ये एग सेल के पास में रिलीज हो जाएंगे, where the fusion of egg cell, that is female germ cell and male germ cell, takes place in order to form zygote, and then zygote will develop into the seed, where the seed can again grow into the new plant. Okay, so see how the pollen tube is formed, how this male germ cell is moved towards the female germ cell, that is egg cell, where the fusion of male and female germ cell takes place in order to form zygote. See how coordination takes place in plant also. Okay, so write down this part because it is very, very important. Okay, so write down. So let's understand the coordination in plants and we will continue further. Okay, so let's see more about the coordination. So plant shows coordination where the different types of movements are takes place in plant itself. Okay, like if any part of the plant when any part of the plant which grows or which perform the movement with response to the certain stimulus is called as tropism. Let's see the different tropic movement, and this movement is called as tropic movement. So let's see the tropic movement which takes place in plants. So the movements in plants, first we have phototropic movement. So in phototropic movement, the word phototropic, okay, it is phototropic. So the meaning of photo means light. So the movement of the plant or any part of the plant with response to the sunlight is called as phototropic movement. Generally, if we place this pot plant near the window, this plant is bent toward the window from where the sunlight is coming. That means there is the one hormone called auxin which is responsible for the growth of plant toward the sunlight. मनी प्लांट की अगर हम बात करेंगे तो हम जनरली घरों में मनी प्लांट लगाते हैं, घर के अंदर में लगाते हैं. सो दैट मनी प्लांट ग्रोज टुवर्ड द डोर और विंडो फ्रॉम वेयर द सनलाइट इज कमिंग. ओके, सो दैट मूवमेंट इज विथ response to the light or sunlight is called as phototropic movement. Okay, so this is the first type of movement which is performed by the plant called phototropic movement. Next we have hydrotropic movement. Hydrotropic movement. So what is hydrotropic movement? The movement of the plant with response to the stimulus of water, or we can say the surge of water, is called as hydrotropic movement. Let's take an example of the root. So root always grow towards the surge of water only inside the earth. So root का development या growth किधर होगा? Water की तरफ. That's why this movement is called as hydrotropic movement. So what is hydrotropic movement? The movement of the part of the plant, that is root, with response to the water is called as hydrotropic movement. Okay, so next we have chemotropic movement. Chemotropic movement, it is the third type of movement shown by the plant. So the chemotropic movement is nothing but the movement of the plant with response to the certain chemicals is called as chemotropic movement. We have already understood how the pollen tube which is formed from the pollen grains to the ovary. This pollen tube is grow toward the ovary with response to the certain chemicals. This type of movement is called as chemotropic movement. Okay, next movement we have graviotropic movement. So the graviotropic movement means the movement of the part of the plant with response to the gravity is called as graviotropic movement. आपने देखा होगा बहुत पुराने जो बेनियन ट्रीज होते हैं उनके ब्रांचेस में से सम एरियल रूट्स मूव होते हैं टुवर्ड्स द अर्थ के तरफ. दैट इज नथिंग बट द ग्रेवियोट्रोपिक मूवमेंट. ओके, एंड सच रूट्स आर कॉल्ड एज एरियल रूट्स, जो एयर में होती है एंड they are providing support to the branch when they reaches the ground. Okay, so this is nothing but the graviotropic movement. Okay, so write down all these 4 example. I hope आपको ये जो movement है tropic movement समझ में आ गया होगा. Okay, so write down. So all this movement is related to the growth of the plants. That's why this movement are called as growth dependent movement. Okay, so these movement are growth dependent movement. So it write here growth dependent movement. Okay, so what is growth dependent movement? The movement of the plant in which the growth of the plant takes place is called as growth dependent movement. And phototropic, hydrotropic, chemotropic and graviotropic movement is nothing but the growth dependent movement. There are some certain movements shown by the plant which are growth independent movement. Like अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं सिस्मोनेस्टिक मूवमेंट की. सो व्हाट इज सिस्मोनेस्टिक मूवमेंट? आपने छुई मुई का प्लांट देखा होगा. छुई मुई के प्लांट को हम माइमोसा प्लांट भी कहते हैं. इफ यू विल टच द माइमोसा प्लांट, उसकी जो लीफ है वो क्या हो जाएगी? श्रिंक हो जाएगी. एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम जो श्रिंक हुई वाली जो लीव्स है वो आपको वापस क्या हो जाएगी? जैसे पहले थी वैसे हो जाएगी. सो यहाँ पर जो मूवमेंट हो रहा है किसके कारण हो रहा है? विथ रिस्पॉन्स टू टच. That's why this type of movement is called as growth independent movement और इसका नाम है seismonestic movement which is shown by the mimosa plant. So what is seismonestic movement? The movement of the movement in the mimosa plant with response to touch is called as seismonastic movement. Okay, so here there is no involvement of growth takes place, that's why it is called as growth independent movement. Okay, like अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं कुछ बेल वाले प्लांट्स की जो हम जनरली घरों के गार्डन में लगाते हैं, लाइक करेली का प्लांट. सो जब करेली का प्लांट ग्रो करता है तो उसके ब्रांचेस में से क्या निकलते हैं, टेंड्रिल्स निकलते हैं. टेंड्रिल्स मीन्स सपोज दिस इज द प्लांट, दिस इज द प्लांट, दिस इज द लीफ, दिस इज द लीफ, और यहां से फिर वो टेंड्रिल्स निकलते हैं. ओके, सो दिस टेंड्रिल्स when comes in contact with the any hard surface वो उसको रोल करते हैं and they provide support to the plant, वो प्लांट को सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करते हैं. ओके, सो टेंड्रिल्स का ग्रो होना प्लांट के ग्रो के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं है ना. तो टेंड्रिल में जो मूवमेंट हो रहा है वो ग्रोथ डिपेंडेंट मूवमेंट नहीं है, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज ग्रोथ इंडिपेंडेंट मूवमेंट. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द कोऑर्डिनेशन व्हिच इज टेक्स प्लेस इन प्लांट. There are some more examples like Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap is the carnivorous plant. इसको carnivorous plant भी कहते हैं because इसका जो शेप होता है कुछ इस तरीके से होता है. When, अब ऐसा क्यों होता है, their transformation is due to the lack of nitrogen. नाइट्रोजन की कमी के कारण प्लांट में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होता है और वो बिल्कुल ऐसे बिल्कुल शिकंजे के समान में फॉर्म हो जाते हैं. When any flies एंड दे सिक्रीटेड, सी जब प्लांट का या फ्लावर का पार्ट जब सिक्रीट करता है सुगर लाइक सब्सटेंस को, इट प्रोड्यूसेस द फ्रेग्रेंस आल्सो. व्हेन इंसेक्ट इज मूविंग अराउंड फ्रॉम नियर द वीनस फ्लाईट्रैप दे अट्रैक्टेड बाय द स्मेल और फ्रेग्रेंस ऑफ द सुगरी सब्सटेंस एंड दिस इंसेक्ट विल सिट डाउन ऑन द वीनस फ्लाईट्रैप. जैसे ही वीनस फ्लाईट्रैप यहाँ पर सिट डाउन होंगे देन वीनस फ्लाईट्रैप विल क्लोज इटसेल्फ एंड उसको डाइजेस्ट करेगा. जो हमारे वीनस फ्लाईट्रैप एक्चुअली में क्या करते हैं, उन इंसेक्ट्स के बॉडी में से पूरा नाइट्रोजन को एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं. ओके, लाइक वी विल टेक मोर एग्जांपल ऑफ द लोटस फ्लावर. सो लोटस फ्लावर इट ओपन्स इन द मॉर्निंग एंड क्लोज इन द इवनिंग. व्हाई? बिकॉज व्हेन देयर इज अ मॉर्निंग it secretes the sugary substance. Okay, जिसको हम नेक्टर भी कहते हैं. What is nectar? Okay, so due to the opening of the flower और नेक्टर की फ्रेगनेंस से insect they are moving around the flower. They in order to suck this nectar they sit down on the flower plant and see that sugary substance is very sticky. बहुत ज्यादा sticky होता है, due to which the legs of the insect they are accumulated itself. वो आपके क्या हो जाएंगे, accumulate हो जाएंगे और वहीं पर रहेंगे और वो डेड हो जाएंगे. एंड व्हेन इवनिंग होगी सो क्या होगा, वो फ्लावर फिर से क्लोज होगा और जो इंसेक्ट है इंसेक्ट का पूरा नाइट्रोजन को प्लांट एब्सॉर्ब कर लेगा. ओके, सो दिस आर द डिफरेंट एग्जांपल्स वेयर द मूवमेंट ऑफ प्लांट टेक्स प्लेस बट देयर इज नो takes place of the growth. That's why such movements are called as growth independent movement. Okay, so in plant there are two types of movement takes place. One is growth dependent movement and another is growth independent movement. Okay, so students आपको आज का सेशन बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग लगा होगा because it is nothing but the movement which are shown by the plants. Okay, so by next video we are going to understand the coordination in animals and in human beings also. Okay, so students आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.